Hi, this is Albert, and today I'm going to discuss something that is called Google Sheet. And as you are probably more aware than me now, that Google Sheet is actually a very powerful Excel tool that is available online and in the cloud, and it's actually free. So, um, around 1 month to 3 months ago, I worked in Amcor, and then in that company I used to work in a uh, my job was actually trying to pull some data from other Excel sheets, and it's actually um, in Amcor they use a server, and from that server, you have like an address like C dot dot or D dot dot, or whatever server it is, and it's actually you have to pay a lot to install that sort of thing. You have to set up the server and everything, and there will be a need for infrastructure to be used, and then you have to buy a lot of laptops. But actually, using Google Sheet is actually very possible. Just do it for free, because you don't have any IT costs at all, and basically you just have to have a phone or a mobile device or a laptop if you have one already, and from that you can just basically put out some formula, and then that formula will link to a reference online, and from that you can actually pull data from cloud, and actually it's very possible. I'm actually giving the same result that I can obtain from using server in Amcor, and it costs $0 or 0 rupiah. So let me just show you here that I have three files. So this is the resulting file, which is the file name is test, and I'm going to close this, and I'm going to show you the source file, which is name of the file is let's just have a look at sheet. Name is number one XLSX, and then number two. So okay, let me just have a look here. So this is number one. So in this number one, I just have uh, 1 4 9 16 at A1, A2, A3, and A4, and I'm going to pull data from this. Also, for a more complex one, I have file from which is the Excel file number two, which is the source file as well. And in this Excel file, I have from the left hand side here is actually the date. So all of this A is actually date, and if you actually change the number format in Excel, date is actually numbers, and you just count from I think 1 of January to 1900, and you just have to change it like this so it becomes date. But for reference purpose, you just have to change the format to plain text, because I haven't been able to figure out if there is any way to do it without changing the format to plain text. It is actually one of the weakness that I actually encounter at the moment, because if I change this a column into date format, then the result will be I cannot actually do some formula such as some if or some products, because